Okay, so I'm an idiot. I apparently ran out of space for recordings, so I had to go into my computer and delete them. I will try and combine the two videos into one. I'm still learning how to do that, so we'll see how it goes, but we'll continue from here. Sorry about the mix up. I left him just scratching his head for like 10 minutes, so hopefully I didn't miss too much.
Uh, Pardon me, um...
It's perfectly all right. Please, continue. I'm quite content to listen. It's a joyous occasion. Light-hearted is exactly how things should be. Really, who stays stony-faced when talking about a wedding?
You're right. But I am curious to know, what's your honest opinion on the whole thing? Do you think it's too sudden?
Of course not. Where there is true love, nothing should be allowed to stand in its way. No doubt people will offer you a colorful variety of opinions. But of course, you will have factored this into your decision, and I'm sure you are prepared for whatever challenges may lie ahead.
Indeed I am.
So, please be confident. When your mind is made up, you ought not be worried about things for which you are already well prepared. Nevertheless, there is just one small aspect of this that puzzles me a little.
Please, go ahead.
You've been working hard to bring the Tenryo Commission in line. This is positive, and no doubt the beginning of important change. But on the other side of this equation, Lady Hiragi's father, Hiragi Shinsuke, is still in prison.
Yeah, so if you're just joining me, I just explained it a second ago, but my computer ran out of space, so the recording stopped, and I had to basically turn everything off to try and fix it. I believe I did because it says I'm recording now, and I will need to get like a external hard drive or something to increase my storage for the time being. But right now I just deleted the old VODs. I already uploaded them to YouTube, so I'm not really that worried about it. And I can hopefully continue this, at least just to get this one done, and then we'll see from there. But I went back, I left the guy scratching his head, and I kept going with the conversation. All right, thank you.
If you choose now, of all moments, to announce a marriage between the Hiragi and Kujo clans, the kinds of rumors that may begin to spread both among the general public and in the Kanjo Commission are not likely to be in either of your best interests.
Yeah. Couldn't have put it better myself, Sir Kamisato. This has been my biggest concern for quite a while now. Hiragi Shinsuke is firmly against me having any contact at all with Chisato. In the past, we've always had to communicate in secret by sending letters. So although now may not look like the best timing for this marriage, it may well be the only opportunity we have.
Oh, that guy? Yeah, he acts like this sweet old man, but he was determined to make as much trouble for us as possible. Oh, he is the worst.
I can see where you're coming from, but you're only postponing the problem, not solving it. You will still have to face it sooner or later.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. But since Chisato had the courage to ask me to marry her in spite of everything, how can I disappoint her?
Yeah, you let her propose to you, man? Come on. What is this, a non-traditional wedding?
Well, sort of. She raised the idea in a letter, and after some initial hesitation, I went to meet her and have a serious conversation about our future. It's funny, actually, because when I formally proposed to her in person, she denied having ever written that letter. So cool.
Oh, he's being set up?
Huh? Really?
She didn't say. She just acted confused by the whole thing. She really committed to it. I'll never forget the look on her face.
Oh.
Anyway, as her boyfriend, I knew she was just pretending, so I played along and said, I was only joking about the letter, and then I proposed.
You fool.
After making
You're being
some
set up.
disgruntled noises about me making a stupid joke, she blushed and said yes. We spent that afternoon working through all the details of the wedding.
Okay. So you discussed it and decided on a date?
We did. I guess it was a chance to finally express our commitment to one another, clearly and completely. And you know what? I think it was about time.
What the hell is
No
that?
matter what happens next,
It's
I will
Jesus.
always be there for her as the one person she...
Oh, give me a break. Sorry, but Paimon's been wanting to say this the whole time. Is it just this dude, or does everyone in love act like this? He just won't stop talking.
It's you, Paimon. You don't stop talking.
Apologies, my friends. And also to Sir Kamisato. I must sound like a fool.
A fool in
Far
love.
from it. On the contrary, seeing you so positively smitten puts my mind at rest. No surer evidence could there be of your true feelings and your commitment. If I had any reservations before, I certainly don't now. I wish you a joyous wedding when the day comes.
Yeah, even if it's kinda irritating to see you all smug like this, it's still a happy occasion. Good luck on the day, and have a happy wedding!
Thank you all. It means a lot.
We have some other business to attend to now.
Yes, we need to go
Until
figure out
next
who
time.
really wrote that letter.
Very well. I'll see.
He seems busy. That must be true for anyone about to get married, right? It's a happy kind of busy, though.
You're right. Kujo Kamaji is on cloud 9. What do you think, traveler? He chalked it up to her being coy, but that doesn't sound like the Hiragi Chisato I
You
know.
fool!
It bothers me also. But unfortunately, attempting to seek the truth of the matter would likely be fruitless.
Yeah, how come? Whenever we come across stuff like this on our adventures,
I see. So that's how adventurers think.
I mean, we don't really
In
have
my
a
opinion,
choice.
we face two obstacles in this case. Firstly, we have very little information to go on, and I must be cautious about taking a stance. This makes it difficult to investigate. Secondly, and more importantly, the person involved doesn't seem to care. If we intervene without his blessing, good intentions may lead to catastrophic results.
Good.
You
Keep
do
your
have
nose
a
out of
point.
it.
Kamaji doesn't seem worried at all.
Everything in the world is intertwined. What looks like a simple outcome is often the result of multiple conflating reasons. Seeking the full truth would be a long and laborious process. It would be inefficient. Sort of. I have to take this approach, or the work of the Yashiro Commissioner would never be done. My opinion is something like this. When something strange happens, instead of trying to find out what could have caused it, it is better to look at the situation itself. If the outcome is positive, and no one was deceived or harmed in the process, then it is acceptable. We don't know yet. After all, we don't know what Hiragi Chisato's thoughts are, do we?
Well, let's go
I have
talk to her.
say, I'm impressed by your ability to zero in on the issue from such a short meeting. Most insightful of you. You are thorough and thoughtful, just as my sister describes.
Huh? But
Why did
Chisato
that-
and Kamaji have already talked everything
Why did that
through,
pose
haven't
look so smug? He's like,
Only if we are to take Kujo Kamaji at his word. But there are two sides to every story. I wish to know Hiragi Chisato's angle on this.
they? Huh.
Don't worry about it. I was planning to visit the Hiragi clan to deliver my best wishes anyway. Let's take the opportunity to hear her thoughts.
didn't he just say we're
If
not going to
she's
get
as
involved,
committed
though?
as Kujo Kamaji, perhaps they can navigate the challenges ahead successfully. But if not, well, life isn't always a smooth journey.
Time to teleport. Oh, actually, while I'm over here, grab some wood. Still got things to make in the teapot. I don't remember if I need maple. Probably don't even need maple wood, but it's nice to get it. This is like the only place to get it as far as I remember. So might as well knock down a few trees. Grab some stuff. Nice. And to the other person, away.
There is still much to prepare for the wedding. Should we also invite some prominent business leaders who frequently visit Rito?
At the very least, we should send them invitations.
I agree. Ah, hello there, Yashiro Commissioner.
To what do we owe the honor on this fine day?
As it happens, I'm here regarding the same wedding I believe I heard you discussing just now. I come bearing the felicitations of the Kamisato Club. Would Lady Hiragi happen to be available at this moment?
Our lady is entertaining guests right now, and we're not entirely sure how long she will be.
Oh, suspicious,
But please,
suspicious.
do come in. We will arrange some tea and snacks for you and your attendants.
Snacks! I'm in. Run.
Hey, Paimon is not an attendant.
You misunderstand. These two are dear friends.
You're too kind.
We don't wish to impose. We'll just wander around in the general area. Apologies for the interruption while you're busy with preparations. Please, let us know once Lady Hiragi is available.
Nonsense, Commissioner. No imposition at all. This wedding is a joyful occasion, and all the other clans who serve
guy has
the
a good
Hiragi
voice.
clan are most delighted for them indeed. We're merely doing the best we can to make this wedding as grand an affair as possible.
When the time comes, we'll invite everyone in the clan and even the general public to attend.
That sounds splendid. We'll leave you to it.
Take care, Commissioner.
They were guarding the gate. They wouldn't let me in.
Seems like you guys talked a lot without actually saying anything.
Hence why I dislike small talk. Our timing was not ideal, but never mind. I spotted a stall on our way over where we can pass the time.
That was considered small talk.
The owner always
Pretty-
manages to come up with novel ideas. I'm one of his regular customers.
You done? Okay.
Oh, it's Tomoki.
Tomoki.
Ah, it's you.
Was
Good
this
to
the
see you
milk
again.
guy?
Seems like you're always showing up with a VIP in tow.
It is the milk guy. Oh boy.
So you know the owner as well.
Yup, we tried his
Oh,
dango milk a while
the
back
milk.
with the almighty Shogun in Inazuma City.
Ah, I see. So you were involved in that. I'd caught wind of this dango milk, but I didn't know that it had anything to do with you two.
Yeah, unexpected for sure. Who wants to drink chunky
I
milk?
always order one of his creative drinks whenever I pass the stall. The flavor is always new and interesting. When I noticed he'd set up shop in Rito, I simply had to come by.
Thanks to you all, my business is finally beginning to take off. More and more people are willing to give my creative cuisine a shot. It gave me the confidence to decide that I'm going to stick to creative cuisine from now on. On the one hand, I wanted more people to be able to try out my culinary creations. On the other hand, I wanted my customers to experience the joy of being creative too. So I gave it a lot of thought and finally came up with an all-new business concept.
Oh, please, no more milk.
Sounds interesting. What is it this...
I've decided to give complete creative control to the customer. I offer all sorts of ingredients, and they pick and choose whatever they want to mix with their milk or tea.
Not the milk. Oh, not the
As
milk.
well as dango, I now offer rice cake, purple potato balls, black sugar, and sunsettia.
Do they really all go well with milk? Hard to imagine.
What if I were to choose some ingredients you don't have here? Would that be okay?
Well, I guess so. Any novel ideas you have, Commissioner, please feel free to tell me. I'll go buy the ingredients right away. The whole idea was to let my customers express their creativity freely. So of course, I shouldn't place restrictions on the ingredients if I can help it.
Excellent. There are a few things I'd like to try. Lavender melon, seagrass, and sea ganoderma.
I just happen to have tons of that in my inventory.
What? You want to mix those with milk?
I do indeed. Why? What's wrong?
You really think that's gonna turn out tasting good?
We had chunky milk
It's
last
all
time.
about the
It's fine.
experience. The taste is secondary. It's great to try new things. Traveler,
No, I'm not gonna say let's go with dango. I don't want. I'll take lavender melon. Sure.
Sounds like a risky choice.
3 milks with lavender melon.
No problem. Give me a sec.
Wait, but he didn't have them. How did he do that fast? Oh, it's gonna be awful.
Here, your milk is ready.
Oh,
Give it a try.
it's okay. He drew it on it. Interesting.
Yep, just as Paimon suspected. Raw lavender melon does not taste.
I think it tastes all right. It makes me feel in touch with Mother Nature.
Your review seemed pretty positive, but Paimon still thinks they're a better combination.
Taste is your key concern, yes?
Obviously, tasty food and drinks are some of life's most important pursuits.
Says the extra
Well
food
said.
ration.
If I could say the same was true for me, I believe I'd be a very content man. Yes. No one has unlimited energy, and I try to conserve mine for the things that really count. To create some mental breathing room, I try not to overthink the less critical matters. Having my sister attend public events in my stead and Having Toma as housekeeper has also been a great help.
Toma's a
and allowed me to
housekeeper?
focus.
That's not what he was.
We're just passing the time here, though, right? Is there anything else to think about than what we're doing right now?
One or two things. Let's continue this discussion somewhere else. I noticed something before we left the Hiragi clan's residence. No, it was just a small detail. I was curious to know their thoughts on the wedding, so I asked them about it. Naturally, they responded that all other clans are happy for the Hiragi clan.
But they didn't say their own.
But that's not the truth.
What do you mean?
Hiragi Shinsuke is still in prison, meaning the Kanjo Commission is the least stable in the Tri-Commission. Hiragi Chisato is the sole remaining pillar of her clan, but now she plans to marry into the Kujo clan. If I belonged to one of the assisting clans to the Hiragis, I would not be feeling optimistic about the future. But they didn't mention a word about that. They simply said they were delighted for them. These are not unintelligent people. I highly doubt it is because they simply do not realize. I imagine they didn't want to discuss family issues in front of outsiders. But still, the more I think back over that conversation, the more it doesn't sit right.
Raid
Keep a
them!
close eye on them, Hisashi.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Whoa!
Hello.
Where did you come from?
This is one of my most trusted members of the Shumatsuban. He's been quietly watching out for us this whole time.
Merely doing my duty, sir.
Keep a close watch on the clan representatives we met today.
He's got a grappling hook on his belt.
I'm on the case.
Climb that roof.
And I almost forgot. That milk I just had?
Oh,
Please order one more and deliver it to Toma.
As you wish, sir.
no.
Oh no, poor Toma.
Yeah, good luck. It's gonna be gross.
Sir Kamisato, Lady Hiragi's previous engagement.
Thank you kindly. Let's go and see Hiragi.
Let's go. Time to have a conversation. Woo, take the stairs. Alright. Yeah, we have shortcut.
I ride on wind and cloud alike.
Hello.
Hi, nice to see you again, Chisato.
I heard that Sir Kamisato had brought some guests, but I didn't know it was you two.
It's been a while, Lady Hiragi. How
Oh
have you
yeah,
been
I did this
faring?
quest a long time ago.
This is a rare privilege, Sir Kamisato. It is not often that I have the chance to meet you, let alone here in the comfort of my own home. I'm doing very well indeed, thank you. You must be so busy. Thank you so much for taking the time to come and congratulate Kamaji and I. It really means a lot.
But of course, the Tri-Commission are the servants of the Shogun, and we should look out for one another. In fact, we visited Sir Kujo just now. It's clear that he's very much looking forward to the wedding. Perhaps his joy is infectious, for I am now feeling rather elated myself. I sincerely wish you a joyful wedding and a blissful marriage.
I don't know if that feeling's joy or that
Thank you for your
indigestion
kind
you're gonna get
words.
from drinking that raw melon milk.
This was not an easy decision to make. We will both have to work harder from now on. I'm sure the news will cause something of a stir. But come what may, we will stand as one and face whatever the future throws at us, together.
Sounds like things are pretty tough for you.
Yes. To be honest, I'm still a little nervous about it all. But Kamaji has been so supportive. His promises have comforted me a lot.
It sounds like you have some considerable reservations, Lady Hiragi.
Yes. Well, there are so many things I need to consider. In case you were wondering, I was not actually entertaining VIPs just now. I was in fact meeting with one of the Kanjo Commission's officers, Shinojo.
Oh!
He charged in all of a sudden and said that he had something very important to tell me.
He loved
He
me.
didn't mince his words. Basically, he doesn't want me to marry Kamaji. He has always been a calm and contained person who never acts out of line. I was quite shocked to see him so agitated. But despite all that, what he was saying made a lot of sense. He thinks that now is a bad time for this wedding to happen. He pointed out that I am like the final pillar propping up my clan. If I marry into the Kujo clan, that pillar is taken away. There will no longer be a voice of authority in the Hiragi clan.
I don't understand that.
it could be a disastrous move for my personal image, too.
It's just two families becoming one big family, though, right? What's the big deal?
Traditionally, in Inazuma, clan affiliation influences every facet of life. After the wedding, Lady Hiragi will belong to the Kujo clan. The Kanjo Commission's attitude toward you may undergo some significant changes thereafter.
Precisely. This is a terrible thing to be saying, but I'm starting to have second thoughts.
I thought we weren't interfering with the wedding.
Maybe I went along with it all too easily. Maybe I allowed myself to be pushed into
Wedding's
this.
off. She's canceling it. We can't do it anymore.
I'm so sorry. I can't believe I'm making my guests listen to me complaining.
Yeah, where's my
no
tea?
No problem at all. The Yashiro Commission has a duty to listen to you. Now that I've heard your concerns, I should offer to help you as best I can. For instance, by helping you gather your thoughts on the matter. Now, we heard from Sir Kujo that his decision to tie the knot was prompted by a letter he received from you. But we've also heard that you did not write that letter. Sir Kujo thought that perhaps you were just being coy. Oh, dear. Perhaps I should have kept that part to myself.
What? But that was... It was just a prop in his playful proposal, wasn't it? It was clearly purpose-designed, what with all the fancy lettering and so on.
Fancy lettering, you say?
Oh.
So I am to understand that had it not been for this letter, you two may not have chosen this moment to be wed?
When it comes down to it... yes, I think so. Oh, do you mean to say that this letter is not what I thought it to be?
Sir Kujo maintains that the letter was penned by your hand.
Huh? But then... how did...
Either way, it's wonderful to see how much you both trust one another. In that sense, you could say that the origin of the letter is ultimately not of great importance.
You are so full of it.
Who knows? Perhaps Sir Kujo was the one being coy. After all, he had no particular reason to be forthcoming with us about the details of his playful proposal.
I understand. As you say, ultimately, the origin of the letter doesn't matter.
But it does.
But my position does matter. Kamaji and I thought that we needn't worry about anything that lies ahead, because we can face it all together. But now, I think I should give it some more thought.
Marriage is the most important decision of your life. Don't let yourself regret it. It is also part of the Yashiro Commission's job to help people through difficult times. I say this as an advocate for you personally, and for the Hiragi clan. Please, do not be compelled by circumstances to make any decision that goes against your will. To be together with the one you love is a sacred thing. It is my earnest wish that both of you may enjoy a bright and beautiful future, not a bittersweet one.
I'll take to heart every word you have said to me. I can't thank you enough, Sir Kamisato. I'll think very carefully about your advice.
All that matters is that you follow your heart. Since you'll be needing some time to think things over, we will excuse ourselves now.
Yeah, you better.
Wait, let me see you out.
Never.
Thank you, Lady Hiragi.
I'll just jump off the edge and fly away.
Traveler, let's find somewhere to talk.
Back to the weird milk. To the milk. That's not the milk. Wait, is it the milk? No, the milk was... No, the milk was not this far away. Damn. Thought we can get more weird combinations of milk. Oh, we're just gonna awkwardly stand by the water. Got it.
Hiragi Chisato is on a totally different page than Kujo Kamaji. Ayato, why did you give her such vague suggestions? Couldn't you just have told her what you'd do in her position? Because Paimon's pretty sure you have an idea.
It's not up to me to make that decision.
Everything I can, given the Yashiro Commission's stance. Interfering too much with other commissions' domestic issues will only create trouble. The more I think about it, the stranger this all seems. But Hiragi Chisato has yet to see it. We must be vigilant.
strange.
Someone wants Hiragi Chisato to be married as soon as possible, and if my guess is right, it is someone from within the Kanjo Commission. This person is presumably also responsible for the mysterious and misleading letter. Think about this. A lowly officer is greatly worried about Hiragi Chisato's future, while the heads of the supporting clans ostensibly have no concern at all. It doesn't add up. When someone's words and actions do not match, you need to infer their intentions from their behavior. Yes, it's a smart strategy. Far superior to the one adopted by the Tenryou Commission's Takatsukasa clan. Even had the forged letter failed and been seen for what it was, there would have been no repercussions. They could simply have explained it away as a misguided but well-meaning matchmaking attempt by a member of the family. But if the letter were to achieve its goal, as it has so far, the perpetrator would successfully weaken the Hiragi clan without ever having to lift a finger against them, all under the guise of simply encouraging a wedding.
Dun dun dun!
With Hiragi Chisato having married into the Kujo clan and the head of the Hiragi clan in prison, challenges to the Hiragi clan's leadership would begin to emerge throughout the ranks of the Kanjo Commission. Eventually, another clan would take the Hiragi clan's place. Actually, we have evidence. His name is Shinojo.
Shinojo?
He should be back by now.
Yes, sir.
Ninja Dude is just...
That's the second time you've done that. I'm gonna deal with this.
Did they take one of the Kanjo Commission officers?
Yes. His name is Shinojo.
As I expected. They cannot afford to let this opportunity pass them by. They have to act now while the Hiragi clan is at its weakest. Hiragi Chisato had been persuaded by Kujo Kamaji, and the wedding was sure to go ahead. But after Chisato's meeting with Shinojo, she began to have second thoughts. In their eyes, Officer Shinojo has interfered with their plan.
But why did they suspect him and not us?
Someone was eavesdropping on our conversation with Chisato the entire time. That's why I was a little reserved.
No way. Whew. Lucky Paimon didn't say anything stupid. But Chisato got what you meant about the letter though, right?
I think so. But whoever is behind this will not allow their plan to fail now. They will not be inclined to respect Hiragi Chisato's own
You
wishes.
force someone to get married.
Her stance was so passive that she was easily manipulated. Treated like a pawn, with even her marriage becoming a battleground for political power play. Despite all of this, she still believed that a happy future was awaiting her. When she formally marries into the Kujo clan, she will lose her title as daughter of the Hiragi clan, her position in the Kanjo Commission, and above all, her independence.
Why? She's getting married.
Such a trap.
Easier said than done. The perpetrators are manipulating everything from the shadows, letting unsuspecting pawns do their work. This is what makes their approach so smart. We, meanwhile, are out in the open. If we attempt to stop this wedding from happening, we will become the villains of the story and face immense public backlash.
So what are we gonna do?
At this stage, if the perpetrators wish to maintain control over the situation, their only option is to come out from the shadows and bare their fangs. I will wait for that moment to arrive. But first things first, we must go and rescue Shinojo. He has done nothing wrong and does not deserve to be punished. Tell me where Shinojo is. We'll head off right now.
To Shinojo! Oh, no, too far. I'm teleporting. I'm coming, Shinojo! Shinojo! Oh, come on. Be a dungeon. Be a dungeon. And not just a random thing on the floor. Seems like a random thing on the floor. Oh, no. Never mind. Yes, to the cave. Oh, he's in a cage? Perfect.
What are you doing? Release Shinojo this instant!
Stop this at once.
It's the Yashiro Commissioner. Well, we take orders from our master. No one else.
Really? Then please, excuse me.
Battle formation!
Oh. What the hell? Hey, what was that? Was that his ability?
Cascade, withdraw.
How does this work? I don't know. His ability is ridiculous. I don't even understand how it works. That's hilarious. Let's do it again. Hold on. So if I hold it, it explodes. Oh, okay. I'm not him anymore. I don't understand how his ability works at all.
Let's go. We must report to Master right away.
Hey, get back here!
No need to follow them. We need bait to catch the fish I think I saw a key fall to the ground during the fight. But in all the chaos...
What the? It's a tanuki? Oh, don't tell Paimon that the tanuki took...
Let's follow it and see.
Yes, to the tanuki! Got to use elemental sight for it. Come on. Hello, tanuki. Think. Okay, that was one tanuki. No. Gotcha, buddy. Oh, magical box appeared. Gone. Alright, let's see. Where are you gonna go next? Oh, you're up there. Hello again. Key. Nice. Use Shinojo! Or Shinoju, whatever.
Thank you. Thank you. It was terrifying. They said they were gonna throw the cage into the sea with me still inside. Oh, wait! You have to listen to me. Lady Chisato's wedding. It's all part of a scheme. Someone's trying to use the wedding for their own ends.
It was you, Shinojo.
Shinojo, it's okay. We know about all that.
Huh?
Our suspicions were roused to this possibility, and so far, everything is unfolding rather as we expected. Those behind this plan are not going to give up easily. Their next move is imminent. We must devise sufficient countermeasures.
Yashiro Commissioner, you're personally going to take action?
Yes.
This situation has consequences for the whole Tri-Commission, and the stability of all Inazuma is at stake. My hitherto neutral stance ends now. The almighty Shogun has always despised these pathetic power games. As a commissioner, I am a servant of the Shogun, and it is therefore my duty to handle these tiresome matters on her behalf.
That's true.
Shinojo, don't return to your post yet. Find somewhere safe and stay hidden. Traveler, Paimon, let's...
Just let us go.
Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commissioner.
The
I
guy
hear
with the
you
nice
showed up
voice.
here with no explanation and attacked my men.
Liar.
You wouldn't happen to be carrying out some sort of secret mission, now would you?
I heard that someone was taking the law into their own hands. As a responsible official of Inazuma, I could not in good conscience stand idly by. Shinojo may be your retainer, but the law does not grant you the right to abuse.
Abuse? Nonsense. I was just teaching him a lesson.
You put him in a cage! You liar!
Out of nowhere, a low-ranking officer decides to barge in on Lady Hiragi and start spouting out the most absurd and insulting nonsense one can imagine. A truly egregious loss of decorum. I dare say, the poor lady was terrified.
So, you're saying that you know absolutely nothing of the reasons for his actions? Because otherwise, why would you describe it as out of nowhere?
Two people from two different clans are getting married. That's all there is to it. And yet this young gentleman took it upon himself to fabricate a nonsensical disaster story around it. How should I know what he was thinking? Even if she marries into the Kujo clan, Lady Hiragi will always be the daughter of the Hiragi clan and the most distinguished member of the Konjo Commission.
Didn't they just say she would lose that
And
status?
always will be her loyal assistants. It's our duty to see that she never has to worry about anything.
I mean, I guess if she's...
Loyalty and duty are our guiding principles. Not only did this guard show no regard for either, he went out of his way to upset our lady. How could one do such a thing? Even if we put it down to a rare moment of impulsivity. I have to say, I'm surprised to see one of such noble standing as yourself rushing to his defense.
Shinojo is a good man.
This guy is good. Annoyingly good.
Funny. I'm suddenly reminded of an anecdote I'd like to share with you. There's not been a dull moment since I took up my post in the Yashiro Commission. Every day I've been exposed to new and fascinating things. For instance, a merchant from abroad once told me about a curious kind of bird with the most extraordinarily long tongue. So long, in fact, that you can tie 2 knots in the portion of it that extends out of its beak. I'm sure someone as
Frogbird
as yourself could be able to guess what people do with these unusual avians.
Keep them as pets.
You'd think, wouldn't you? But there's a catch. You see, this bird is of no use to humans whatsoever, and certainly doesn't make a suitable pet. If you catch one, the best thing you can do is actually cut its tongue off and throw it out of the window. The reason they give is this. The longest tongue has the most to say, but don't be deceived as it chirps away, lest the song it sings lead you astray.
Oh, he's calling him a liar.
I say, Yashiro Commissioner, are you here simply to mock the Kanjo Commission?
Far from it. In my mind, the Kanjo Commission is made up of honorable individuals, upright and forthright, conscientious and loyal. It is unbecoming of such people to resort to lies, deception, and filibustering, all as part of a plan to remove Lady Hiragi from her position in the Kanjo Commission.
Yashiro Commissioner, please don't make accusations without any evidence.
The evidence is standing right in front of me, is it not? I have a credible witness who can confirm you were quick to try and make him disappear as soon as he said something that you did not like. Ugh, dear me. I can't believe the Grand Matsura clan is now represented by someone with less of a sense of loyalty than even an ordinary servant. You studied hard and took a government position, only to make it to where you are now just to play these petty power games behind the scenes. I'm not sure whether it's because you're smart enough to play the system, or too foolish to know any better. In your years of service to the Shogun, not only have you managed to glean nothing good from the people around you, you have also let yourself be blinded by self-interest. And now you have ruined your once bright future.
Man, he is destroying this guy.
Mr. Matsura. I just feel sorry for you.
Oh, it's the worst.
Is that right? Then tell me, if you're so bright, what exactly do you think you can do to me? This is at most a Kanjo Commission issue. We'll handle this amongst ourselves. You are reaching rather outside of your bounds, Yashiro Commissioner. If you seek to involve yourself in other clans' affairs, might I be so bold then, as to question your motives in doing so? I think you are simply opposed to an alliance between the Kanjo Commission and Tenryo Commission. Because the new balance of power in the Tri-Commission would be a threat to you personally. So you come here with an elaborate excuse to try and break up this marriage.
So, that's how you view it. Well, I have to admit, you clearly are far more talented than I at monitoring the power balance within the Tri-Commission.
Let me be crystal clear. This wedding is going to happen, and nothing is going to change that. The notices have already been sent out. All of Inazuma City knows about it now.
This guy doesn't put his arms down either.
That Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi Chisato were courting. But you can bet, it's all anybody's talking about now. Once the notices go out, that's it. The wedding is a sure thing, even if it hasn't happened just yet.
Why?
I see. It seems like I was wrong.
So suddenly, we see eye to eye?
I had expected you to at least be smarter than most.
Oh.
But it seems that I was gravely mistaken.
Bam!
Kamisato Ayato! You... How dare you!
Calls you dumbass.
You've made your move. Now, I suppose it's time I made mine.
What do you mean?
Do you seriously think this marriage will bring the Kanjo Commission and the Tenryo Commission together? Isn't it at all possible that the Kanjo Commission becomes marginalized as a consequence of this union? Goodness me. Well, I've learned a great deal from talking to you. That will be all for now. If you would excuse me, I shall take my leave.
That guy, his whole life was destroyed.
Hey! What was all that? Paimon didn't follow at all.
They had their scheme, but fortunately I was prepared. As I said, they ended up coming out from the shadows and revealing themselves. Let's see how things are in Inazuma City. Then, I'll take you through the details of my plan.
The plan is simple. We'll send out another notice saying that the previous notice was a mistake. So then no one's getting married for like 2 days. Let's see. Oh, more notices. Nice.
Look at this. The daughter of the Kanjo Commission's Hiragi clan and the master of the Tenryou Commission's Kujo clan are getting married.
Sounds like an all-around perfect match, don't you think?
For sure. I'm just surprised. It seems very sudden. I hadn't heard a single word about it until now.
Good luck to them, I say. I'm sure it must have been a hard decision.
Looks like the wedding is definitely going ahead.
It's still too early to make that conclusion. Our adversary wants to push this marriage past the point of no return. However, we can still beat them at their own game. But only if Kujo Kamachi is willing to help us.
By faking his death, he can make it so that no one has to get married ever again. How would they even approach this? I'm curious. This is gonna sound like, oh, why do you want to break up my wedding? You jackasses.
Welcome. I just heard that the news of my wedding has been officially announced. It seems so sudden.
Yeah, about that,
Whoops, my fault.
complicated.
I see. So someone's trying to take advantage of our marriage.
If you proceed with the wedding, the repercussions for you are likely to be minimal. But we must take Lady Hiragi's situation into consideration.
I've previously considered this possibility. But in the end, we're getting married for true love. And I've promised her that I'll do everything in my power to protect her.
I understand where you're coming from, but to be frank, she should not need your protection. Or, to put it another way, you have tacitly admitted that Lady Hiragi will need your help to get through the hard times ahead.
I don't know that word.
Which perhaps suggests that, deep down, you realize all she stands to lose. I don't mean to criticize you. It is natural to want to protect our loved ones. You're an intelligent and gentle person, and I'm sure you would have been able to think about this more objectively were you not so emotionally involved in the situation. I'm sure you admire Lady Hiragi for being the independent, gentle, resilient, and strong-willed person she is. For the sake
sounds
of
like Kamisato loves her.
This wonderful woman will become someone who has to depend on you for the rest of her life. Are you really okay with that?
I forgot to turn my notifications off. My bad.
I love her with all my heart, and would do anything to make her happy. That's why I cannot abide to see her suffer or be manipulated by other people. Yashiro, Commissioner, you're right. It was naive and selfish of me to take things this far. But it's too late now, isn't it? There are notices everywhere.
I have a plan, but it needs a villain.
Yes, I'm gonna break up a wedding.
Sir Kujo, in order for my plan to work, you and I must both play the role of antagonists. But it is not without its risks. Are you willing to help?
If there's a way to salvage this, then let's hear it.
I've told the people at the Kanjo Commission that the marriage isn't going to unify the Kanjo Commission and the Tenryou Commission. On the contrary, it's a terrible idea that will marginalize the Kanjo Commission. The context for this is that they are planning to use this marriage to bring down the Hiragi clan. And the key to their success is coming up against no resistance to the marriage from the Tenryou Commission. But what if we were to imagine for a moment that since the affairs of the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenryou Commission has been planning to make a move against the weakened Kanjo Commission. The only reason you have been hesitant to act since taking over the Tenryou Commission is because you care about Lady Hiragi's feelings. And so, your plan is to liaise with the Yashiro Commission, to marry her and bring her out of the Kanjo Commission as soon as possible. Once that is achieved, as the person in charge of the Tenryou Commission, you no longer have any reason to hesitate.
Wouldn't that make her angry at him?
This is an ingenious plan. It takes advantage of the situation perfectly.
Exactly. Our purpose is to change Lady Hiragi's position from an unnecessary burden to an indispensable asset. By doing so, we can even strengthen her position in the Kanjo Commission. Once our adversaries realize how the network of connections behind the scenes really looks, they'll do their utmost to stop this wedding from happening. Then, we simply leave them to clear up the mess they've created.
Got it.
So the network of connections? This is all way too complicated for Paimon. Can you just tell us what you need us to do?
We have to make sure that the behind-the-scenes story comes to the attention of our dear friends in the Kanjo Commission. Matsura, with whom I spoke earlier, will now be fearing the worst. No doubt he'll be on the lookout for the first sign of a crisis. In that case, he will almost certainly have placed informants throughout Inazuma City. What we need to do is to use these informants as a breeding ground for our fake intel.
Rumors!
Sir Kujo, there are certain things that I need you to attend to personally. It's almost time. My ninja has located one of the informants.
Wait, what? I have to finish a cat mission? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Which cat mission? Neko is a cat shrine recipe? Ugh. These stupid cats. God damn it. Okay. Well, I guess the event is on hold for a second while I go finish this cat mission. Whee. Hello. Realized I forgot to read it because everybody's been talking this whole time. There's an Asase shrine on Seirei Island, and that shrine is home to a talking cat, and that cat asked you to make it a meal? Is that really true? I've never heard of such a thing. Surely as I live and breathe. Seirei Island, was it? I'll go there for sure and if I get a chance. So about Neko's meal. Ah, right. I nearly forgot about that. Let me think. A dish that a cat would enjoy, huh? Is it going to be difficult? I mean, it's going to be difficult, isn't it? This is a challenge to the Kiminami family name. I'm going to overcome it, no matter what. Now then, I believe that fish, raw meat, seagrass, and rice will make for a dish that even cats will fall over themselves to get a taste of. Leave it to me, traveler. Paimon wants some too. Actually, me too. No problem. Let me consider how I'm going to structure this recipe. In the meantime, help me prepare 3 servings of seagrass. You got it. It'll be in your hands then. Just 3 servings will do. Once you find them, come back and give them to me. I'm pretty sure I have more than... Yeah, I have 238 seagrass. I think it's fine. Great, give me a moment. I think I know what to do now. Kiminami Anna starts cooking. It's done! Ooh, that smells awesome. Paimon really wants to try some. What shall we call this? Since for a talking cat, let's call it the invigorating kitty meal. Well then, here's your dish to go. Ah yes, let me write the recipe down for you. Yes, new recipe! Woohoo! Guess Pepephooray made kitty meals are on the menu in the near future. What are you, Paimon? A cat? Hey, that's rude. Good food is a universal language, don't you know? Anyways, thanks a bunch, Miss Kiminami. It's alright, don't worry. Just take this meal and the recipe as a present for Neko. I'll be sure to head down to that Asase shrine to pay her a visit once I find the time. Alright, off you go. Don't keep Neko waiting. Woohoo, new recipe. Where's my recipe? I don't see my new recipe. Is there an oven I can use? Not here. Maybe the closest to... Oh, there's a cooking stove right there. Hold on. I just wanted to see if there is a new recipe or not. Or do I have to actually give this to the cat? Oh, nope, there is. Haha. It's a 3-star meal. Something about... No, I can make it. What is it? Sure. Oh, no. I'm being dumb. I'm not finding it. Down here, maybe? No. Oh, here it is. Invigorating kitty meal. It's a healing dish? Oh, but it uses fish! Damn it! I never have enough fish for these. Ugh. But it's a good healing dish, too. I don't have a lot of 3-star healing dishes. Not just, like, flat healing ones. Like, this one I can do, but I never have enough... What is that, flour? I should make more flour. I don't know why I didn't do that. Alright, confirm. So that's going to take 99 minutes. So where's the next place? Oh, the kitty shrine. Right, I'll do this, and then that should be it for the kitty thing. And then I can get back to the other mission. The smell. You've done it then? That we have. Oh, meow meow. Wonderful. Allow me to have a taste. It tastes like shit. It's something different from how Hibiki used to make it. It should be pretty good. Come on, let's have a go at it. You eat the invigorating kitty meal. Ooh, this is great. Meow. Is Neko unhappy with that it tastes different from how this Hibiki person used to make it? It's very good. You're most reliable indeed. Glad you enjoyed it. This is quite different from how Hibiki used to make it, yes. But when I ate it, the feeling it gave me was the same as the feeling of eating together with Hibiki. Why is this so human? Are you humans capable of strange magic? It's just been a while since someone made you food. Still, you have my thanks. Long years it has been since I last tasted something this good. The little ones will love it as well. Could you please bring this meal to them? Since I enjoyed it, they should too. Perhaps they will be more obedient after eating such a wonderful meal. Oh my, I have to find all the cats now. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. There you go. Eat some food. Oh, I have to make it? Alright. Do I have a portable oven with me? I don't think so. I don't. Damn, I thought I had one. Alright, where can I cook? Is there any stove around here? I don't know if there's a stove around here. Let's see. I'm gonna go with... No. So I have to go find a stove. Okay. Well, I mean, I could just go back to the city. I know that there's a stove over here. I have to make 3 of the cats. Okay, let's see. Stove. I'm blind. There is kitty. Alright. And oh, come on. This would be the dish to give her her own special dish. It's a cat related. Come on. Two. I might as well just make as many as I can. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 'Well, I can't make 5 more, but whatever. Alright, so I need 4 more if I want to perfect it. Almost there, but good enough. Alright, kitties. I'm coming to feed you! Right, Simon? You gonna feed the cats? Yeah, you don't care, you're sleeping. Kitties. That's one. Oh, you're up there, huh? Okay. Okay. Come on. There we go. Feed the kitties. That's 2. Mint. Feed the kitties. And Neko. Alright, let's see. Have you brought the meal to the little ones? They absolutely loved it. Is that so? Wonderful, wonderful. Meow, meow. Oh, that was a good meow. It has been too long since I ate something so wondrous. Meow, meow, meow. Though I now need neither food nor water, the taste of a meal with rice is always too great a temptation. That little one was named Meshi, precisely because that is the best thing I could think of in all the world. So what was the name of the dish that Hibiki would make? A name? Dishes need names? This one's called the Invigorating Kitty Meal, you know? What a complicated name. Still, I don't hate it. And you are right. Meals are good things, and all good things should have names. Meow meow. I will ask Hibiki when she returns. You can make her your dish then too, and she will make you hers. Then you shall be able to eat 2 different yet delicious dishes. Indeed, that is all the more reason for me to restore the shrine. When Hibiki returns, we shall all eat together. Thank you. This is most delicious. Meow meow. Nice. Kitty quest done. Alright. Now I should be able to do this again. Alrighty, back to the main mission.
I ride on wind and cloud alike.
That person is one of Matsura's informants. Let's follow him. Be careful not to get seen.
Ooh, one of these missions. I haven't done one of these in a while.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Of course.
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious.
I wonder if I can get on the roof.
He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
Oh, don't want to be late. Ready? Casually walk behind him. Oh, you little jerk. You're gonna run now? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh, he slowed down. Just gonna, oh, look, I'm looking over here. Oh, hey, fireworks guy. I was talking to you. Wasn't talking to anybody else. Oh.
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious.
Just minding my own business.
The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
Gonna walk. Little jerk. No, you don't.
As expected. Let's follow him.
Ta-da!
Wow. It's like the whole Tenryo Commission
There's
is
like
here.
6 guys there.
Excuse me, has something happened on this road? I'm a businessman passing through, and it's a little disconcerting to see this place so heavily guarded.
Ah, please don't be alarmed. As I'm sure you've heard, the wedding of Sir Kujo Kamaji and Lady Hiragi Chisato will take place any day now. Sir Kujo decided to send for Lady Hiragi ahead of time and have her live in Inazuma City during the run-up to the wedding.
I see.
We are here to clear the way for Lady Hiragi, not just us either. You'll see more Tenryo Commission members as you go further along. We're all here for the same duty.
Isn't this a little excessive?
Sir Kujo holds Lady Hiragi in the highest regard, and wants to treat her with the utmost respect from beginning to end.
I understand. Sorry to disturb your work.
You fool, you've made yourself more suspicious. Stab him! Stab him.
Drat. It's exactly as Master feared. They say they're here to guard the road, but really they're poised to attack if Master doesn't allow Lady Hiragi to leave Rito.
Oh, what the heck is this? No.
Wait, no. If Lady Hiragi does leave, they'll have all the more reason to strike. But we're in no state to defend against the Tenryou Commission. I must tell Master right away.
Is that what they wanted to happen? That doesn't sound...
That should do it. The seeds have been sown. In this atmosphere, mounting suspicion will nurture fear among the Kangjo Commission. Now, we wait patiently for it to grow and ferment. The calm before the storm is always the part that unsettles people the most.
Are they really gonna own up and apologize? Just like that?
If you're curious to find out, you can visit the Hiragi clan in Rito in a couple of days. I have some other business to attend to, so I won't be spending any more time on this situation. In any case, we've made our move. It's only a matter of time before they give up and surrender. This is not my first time.
You've ruined other weddings?
Well then, goodbye for now. I truly hope that things will work out in Hiragi Chisato's best interests.
He left kind of abruptly. Are things really gonna turn out like he predicted? Paimon too. Well, let's go to...
In 2 days. Wait for two actual days? Or is this like this kind of day? I hope it means this, because if I have to wait 2 actual days, then I'm kind of screwed.
Guess we can rest a bit.
Okay, good. I was gonna say, if I have to wait 2 actual days, that's not good.
These people from the Tenryou Commission have been here for days now.
I guess they're here to pick up Lady Hiragi. But why would it be taking so long?
I heard that the Kangjo Commission suddenly said they don't want Lady Hiragi to leave. To be honest, I'd be hesitant if I were her. A crowd this size comes to Rito? Who knows what they could be planning?
Shh, stay quiet. Someone might hear you.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Look at that little statue of the bear. That's a good statue. What is that? I love it. I want one. That's funny.
Hello. How may I help? We arrived here 2 days ago to escort Lady Hiragi to Inazuma City. Sir Kujo Kamaji gave us very strict orders, so we have to obey. But every time we attempt to receive the bride, the Hiragi clan always finds an excuse to delay
Everybody's
things.
very open about
Since
this.
we haven't fulfilled our duties yet, we decided to stay in Rito until Lady Hiragi is ready. We apologize. It was not our intention to stay here so long. We promise our presence here will not impact ordinary people's lives. We can only hope that the leaders of the Hiragi clan will start to cooperate soon. If this stalemate continues, who knows? Sir Kujo might give us orders to be less accommodating.
Oh, time to start a war. That's not good.
How much longer does your master plan to hold them off?
I have no idea. We're stuck in limbo here. Master's been very on edge these past few days. He gets irate over the smallest things and is suspicious of everything. He's been yelling at me a lot. I understand that he's anxious, but I mean, what can we do? I've told him before, never cross the Yashiro Commissioner.
Yeah, good advice. With him, you just know that whatever he's doing, a lot of preparation has gone into it. If Lady Hiragi is really taken away, then what will the Tenryou Commission do? And what will the Yashiro Commission do?
Maybe we should tell Master to discuss things with Lady Hiragi.
Hiragi Chisato is now at the center of every conversation in Rito. By now, the Kanjo Commission probably knows how important she is. But what about
what she thinks?
Oh, Traveler! I assume you've heard about everything that's been going on out there. What on earth is happening?
Don't worry, we can explain everything. So, what happened was...
After the Tenryou Commission arrived, they suddenly became alarmed. They keep having secretive discussions and won't allow me to have any direct contact with the Tenryou Commission. I never would have thought that this was Sir Kamisato's plan. Now it all makes sense. I'm sorry. I haven't.
You fool!
Maybe there's no right or wrong decision. Maybe everything would be easier if I simply didn't have the choice. I used to tell myself things like this to avoid having to think about it. But once I saw the notices appearing out of nowhere on the streets, signaling that the wedding was confirmed, I didn't feel reassured at all. Instead, I felt a great sense of regret. I keep thinking back to what Sir Kamisato said. This is supposed to be my bright and beautiful future. But what if it's not? I can happily accept that if someone was trying to take advantage of my marriage, I should absolutely refuse to go through with it. But that's not the answer I'm looking for. And also, now that things have escalated to this point, it will be tricky to resolve.
Ah, Lady Hiragi, here you are.
The guy
You
with the
scared
good
me
voice.
for a second. I thought you'd gone missing. You. Wait, you're the ones who were with the Yashiro Commissioner that day. What do you think you're doing here? Are you trying to convince Lady Hiragi to leave?
Calm down. They're my friends. They're just here to visit me.
Friends? Are you sure? Just friends?
No, we're trying to bang her.
Lady Hiragi, I told you already, these are exceptional circumstances. You need to be more vigilant in everything you do. You are extremely important to us, and to the entire Kanjo Commission. Who's to say they don't have a hidden agenda?
If you want to accuse us of trying to abduct her, just come out and say it!
Don't be rude. You've been very highly strung lately, seeing everything as a threat. Listen to me. I know all the ins and outs of everything that's happened so far. His arrival might well be your very last chance to fix this. The present state of affairs in Rito shows me that the situation has escalated well past the point where you could hope to control it. If this deadlock continues any longer, we will have nothing to gain and much to lose. This is not an order. All I need you to do is give me an explanation and take responsibility for the situation.
Own up. Own up.
Understood, my lady. I shall discuss with the others right away.
Just fucking say you wrote the letter, you idiot. God, you're making it so complicated. Or they're just gonna try and kill her. That solves it too, I guess.
Good job, Chisato. You handled that well.
I was so nervous. But I thought things are now so critical that I should at least give it a try. And it worked remarkably well. Yes, well, let's wait and see what happens. I hope they provide a satisfactory response.
With his tail
we had a
between his...
serious discussion and reflected on our mistakes. In all honesty, no one can handle the weight of the situation here. Everyone is besides themselves with worry. It'll drive us mad if it continues any longer. Ah, I'm so sorry. My actions were radical and duplicitous. I was selfish and ignored the greater good. And then I left the situation to fester. Would you please give us a second chance? For my lady's sake, please give the Kanjo Commission another chance. I suppose you're right. The only person who can change the Tenryou Commission's mind will be the Yashiro Commissioner. We'll head off to the Kamisato estate shortly and beseech him to help us with the utmost sincerity. Lady Hiragi, might I ask you to join us? You are the
Oh,
most
she's gonna
important
go
person.
missing for sure.
Without you, we have no other way.
Uh-oh, you gonna steal her or something. There's no way it's gonna be this smooth. Wait a minute, she never showed
By
up.
the
We...
way,
Oh.
aren't you a good friend of the Yashiro Commissioner? Please put in some good words for me.
Oh, I was like, who's talking? I mean, it's the guy with the nice voice, but there was no subtitles or anything. Boop. Oh, do I get to watch Toma drink the nasty milk?
Yashiro Commissioner, I'm sure you've heard the news. The Tenryo Commission has now occupied Rito, refusing to leave until we hand Lady Hiragi over to them. I realize I have greatly offended you with my atrocious actions. And I realize also that this must sound like the very height of absurdity. But please, have mercy, good sir.
Never!
I'm sorry, Mr. Matsura. I'm exceptionally busy and have but a moment to spare before
As
my
he
next engagement.
stares at a wall.
I fear this leaves no time for small talk. So, please, if you would be so kind, get straight to the point.
I know our apology means nothing to you, but we really have nothing else left to offer by this point. I'm terribly sorry. Everyone in the entire Kanjo Commission now realizes the gravity of this situation. Lady Hiragi is indispensable to us. We promise to always support her. So, would it be at all possible for you to talk to Sir Kujo once more? On our behalf?
You make it sound so easy. The Tri-Commission will be ridiculed by the public if we choose to withdraw the notices now and eat our words. What do you plan to do about this? To lose face for the Tri-Commission is to bring shame to Her Excellency. Are you and your associates ready to face the thunderous wrath of the almighty Shogun?
We'll take full responsibility. We'll publish a new notice and hold a conference to explain the situation. We'll do everything we can to minimize the impact.
Master Matsura, you should have known it would come to this. Whatever were you thinking? But the Tri-Commission must always put the interests of Inazuma first, regardless of what Sir Kujo and I may feel at this present moment. If the situation in Rito is left to fester any further, things may get out of control. But Lady Hiragi and the inhabitants of Rito are innocent. If we fail to contain the situation promptly, the rumor mill will wreak havoc on the Tri-Commission's reputation. Try keeping a pet bird. You'll see what I mean. Songbirds who know how to hold a tune can be very pleasant to listen to. But they can also become irritating if they don't know when to stop. And as for the ones with excessively long tongues, well, they're so insufferable that they can't be kept as pets at all. But it doesn't take a moment to cut out their tongues and silence them for good.
Yes, I understand.
She's probably,
I've
what the
listened to
hell are
your
you talking
concerns,
about?
And I'll talk to Sir Kujo for you. But I can't guarantee that he will change his mind.
I understand. Thank you for your help, Yashiro.
All right, you ought to return now. I'm sure you have a sizable mess to deal with back in the Kanjo Commission.
Okay, then please excuse me. Thank you once again, Commissioner.
Ah, yes, Lady Hiragi. I have something to tell you. Would you mind?
Oh? Oh, why, of course.
This was my plan from the beginning.
Sir Kamisato, you became a completely different person just now. It felt so intense.
Unruly servants like him need to be severely reprimanded. As a commissioner, the almighty Shogun trusts me to do her will. I did as I should, but now I'd like to take off my commissioner hat and share a personal story with you.
About the birds with long tongues?
You must have heard that the Kamisato clan once went through an extremely difficult period. My father worked incredibly hard to compensate for the grave errors made by the Kamisato clan long ago, and restore our reputation. The work took a toll on his health, and ultimately led to his untimely demise. My mother loved him dearly. She passed soon after. This sudden turn of events dealt a heavy blow to the Yashiro Commission. Behind the scenes, things became very unstable. Everyone thought that the Kamisato clan had lost power. That made my sister and me nothing but burdens, hindering the ambitions of others. It may sound preposterous now, but I assure you that is the truth of what the Yashiro Commission has been through.
Huh. Pretty similar to how the Kanjo Commission is now.
Back then, I had no choice but to accept the position I was in. While I desperately looked around for powerful supporters, I endured smear campaigns and attempts to exploit me. I had no other choice. I had to honor my parents' dying wishes, and I also had a young sister to take care of. I didn't mind what became of me, but my family. No one can ever be allowed to trample over my precious family. Fortunately, I persisted, and the Kamisato clan was able to survive this storm.
I think I now know where my sense of loss and confusion was coming from.
What do the birds with the long tongues have to do with
He saw
anything?
what was in me, in a way that no one else did. That's why he couldn't bear to see me live the rest of my life depending on someone else. I thought the reason I felt unsettled was because of uncertainty over getting married. But the fact is, it's because I felt too young and inexperienced to handle the situation facing me.
The reason why Sir Kujo was able to face the prospect of marriage so confidently is because he's prepared for anything.
That's it. The situation I'm facing now is the same one he faced back then. When his clan was in crisis, he bravely drew his blade and challenged the almighty Shogun. And now, it is time for me to make a stand and become my own person.
So I must
Well
fight the
said.
Shogun.
I'm sure once you have grown and gained confidence, your father will be able to let go and allow you to decide how you want to live the rest of your life. It might not sound exciting, but this kind of personal growth is a necessary step in the pursuit of true happiness.
And I'm sure I can get there. I will use this as an opportunity to take over the responsibilities of the Hiragi clan. I'll think about marriage again after everything is more settled. This puts less pressure on Kamachi and means I can support and protect myself without having to worry about becoming a burden or dependent on someone else.
Good for
My best
you.
wishes to both of you were and remain heartfelt. When the time comes for the wedding to go ahead, I will come to congratulate you once more.
Thank you, Sir Kamisato. I am grateful for everything you have shared with. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lot to deal with back home.
Take care, Lady Hiragi. I'm confident that on your return, you will find your Kanjo Commission associates most receptive to your instruction.
Yes. In fact, my recent experience suggests the same. Thank you once again.
She really has the air of a leader now. Hats off to you too, sir. Everyone thought there was no way out until you pulled that super smart strategy out of nowhere.
In fact, counter-checking is a perfectly common maneuver in the game of chess.
But we're not playing
Our
chess,
rival
it's
this
the
time
game of
was easy
life.
to deal with. He was smart, but short-sighted, and sloppy in his execution. This outcome is entirely within my expectation.
Even so, Paimon could never come up with a plan that cunning in a whole lifetime.
That's because you're an idiot.
Anyway, it's kind of a relief to see that Chisato has decided to set the Hiragi clan straight.
I agree. Stability in Inazuma benefits me as well. I wasn't about to pass up an opportunity to make less trouble for myself. Well, the fact is that I am first and foremost the Yashiro Commissioner. Perhaps for Master Matsura, power is his life's pursuit. But for me, nothing matters more than the stability of Inazuma. A stable nation is the prerequisite for a stable Yashiro Commission. Only then can the Kamisato clan and the other Yashiro Commission clans have a peaceful existence. But human desire will always be a factor in the equation. This is not the first situation of its kind, nor will it be the last. All I have tried to do is make sure the three parties to the Tri-Commission serve to restrain each other. Stasis is not the only form of stability. A balance of power leaving no room for maneuver achieves the same end. Another positive outcome is that everyone recognizes how important Lady Hiragi is now. I think I did her a sizable favor in that regard. Dealing with the Hiragi clan will be much easier for her than navigating a new and unfamiliar one.
There were so so many things at play over this one. Wait a second. You weren't trying to stop the wedding from the very beginning, were you?
I thought straight away it was bad timing. Nevertheless, everything I said to Hiragi Chisato was entirely sincere. If you choose to give up your stance on something once, I didn't want to see her suffer because she didn't realize what she was getting. Now, she has the chance to become her own person. Let's see who she becomes.
Okay then. Guess we'll have to wait and...
All right. Farewell, and profuse thanks to you both. I shall have to host you at the Kamisato estate when my sister is next available.
Yes, sir.
Looks like everything's resolved. Masterfully done. Everything was perfect. Well, except for one minor detail.
Got the weird milk?
I somehow
Knew it.
ended up with a glass of very peculiar tasting milk.
Didn't you like it? I distinctly remember you saying you are quite partial to exotic flavors.
Oh, my lord?
The Traveler had one of those as well.
I'm sure he's made a great impression on you.
The Traveler did indeed play a critical role in this case. I'm sure both families would have been more guarded against me had he and his companion not been present. It wouldn't have been so easy to get to the heart of the matter.
There you go again, my lord. Placing the focus on other people while discreetly performing your job to perfection.
Naturally. Yes. Now that we're both free,
Didn't he lose that
let's
game?
finish off that game of chess we started a few days ago.
I thought he said he lost that game, like, right away. Wasn't that, like, the first line of this? Oh, okay, but I don't understand. So, what exactly can I complete? Oh, no. Warrior's Dreams like Springgrass Renewing? What the heck is that? No. Warrior's Dream like Springgrass Renewing? What is this one? Are you kidding me? There's another mission I have to do? Ah, god damn it. Okay, what's the next mission I'm doing? Watatsumi Island. What agreed? There's no agreed thing on Watatsumi Island. But okay, sure, let's go sightseeing on Watatsumi. I just want to do the event. I don't want to miss anything. Oh, an actual cutscene.
This should be where Kokomi said to meet her. Do you still remember this place? Paimon remembers. We came by here last time we visited Watatsumi Island. That was back when you did your stint as captain of Swordfish too. Paimon's curious whether the resistance troops still remember you. Things on the island must have changed a lot since then. Oh, shall we take a look around?
If the enemy outnumbers you,
this guy.
seek their weakness and exploit it. If you outnumber the enemy, seek unequivocal domination and crush them. Marauders on the waterfront are supplied by sea. Burning their ships is the path to success.
General Goro, sir, do you have a verdict?
That is
more or less
an interesting
From
mustache.
the directives left behind by Her Excellency, we can surmise that a Fatui ship is moored nearby. We could split into two teams. One to draw their attention, and the other to circle around behind enemy lines and set fire to their ship. They'd have nowhere to run.
Nope, too bright.
Then again, Madame Kokomi made clear that we are not to split up without sufficient forces. We'd risk being picked off one by one until our whole line of defense disintegrated.
Sir, shall I send for reinforcements?
I doubt there's time. Based on their movements, they'd likely be gone before our troops arrived. Her Excellency's directives also stipulate that we should wait in ambush and avoid making the first move.
Sir, we're just gonna stand by and watch them leave? Surely there must be another way.
Her Excellency's directives also state help may arrive when all seems lost. As for where this help is supposed to come from,
All I can think of with the guy in the mustache in the back, he's just standing there like, like one of those stereotypical like villains in an old-time movie or something.
Hey, Goro!
Crab!
What are you guys up to?
Captain, you've returned to Watatsumi Island.
That's great! Her Excellency's directives are as reliable as ever. You've arrived just in time. Recently, the remnants of the Fatui forces have been unusually active. We've been monitoring their movements, waiting in ambush here. Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to split into 2 teams. Can we ask you to keep them occupied?
Hard to say no when it's the Fatui. Whatever they're planning, we won't let them get away with it.
Good. There's not a moment to lose. We'll go behind enemy lines and sabotage their ship. Let's meet back here afterward. Watch yourselves. We'll be back shortly.
Seems like the Resistance still remembers us. Come on, let's help them get this situation under control.
Yeah, let's destroy some Fatui. Let's go. Hello.
My blade, submit for justice.
Enhanced animal model.
Over. Alright, Tui, you're dead. Nice.
Retribution. Spirit blade.
And you're dead. Oh, there's more. Oh no.
An arson attack. Curse them. They leave us no choice but to attack.
Oh, I just got punched.
Make them regret it.
My bad. Wasn't paying attention. Oh, no you don't.
Swift and merciful. Submit for judgment.
Okay, and you're dead. Good.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Animal test 60.
You can't run.
How did I freeze?
Stand clear. Odds reveal thyself.
Well, you're dead. Good. Now I'll have to go fight this idiot.
A touch of frost.
Animal test 6308. Animal.
This is
Spirit blade.
Oh no.
Attack.
so quiet.
Really? I'm under attack by one of those little things?
We were lucky to have you here. We'd have no way to prevent their escape without you.
What's that you're holding? Is it the directives from Kokomi? Let Paimon see. Oh, wow. This is a whole book. Is it all Kokomi's directives?
Yeah. Well, no, not all of them. I have 5 more volumes with me.
Okay, that's excessive.
Her Excellency always plans for every scenario. Plus, these are her general operational directives, which are more comprehensive than most. Still, we're fortunate to have them. They make sure we're prepared for every eventuality, no matter how complex.
Oh, understanding every eventuality sounds tiring enough, let alone writing them all down. Must have taken Kokomi a heck of a long time.
Captain, are you back on Watatsumi Island to lead Swordfish 2 again? We've all been feeling your absence. Her Excellency says that now is a time of peace, and that we should reduce the size of the military and focus on helping the civilian population return to normal life.
Nice.
About half of us are still organized into task forces, supporting the platoons. The other half have been given various other functions like patrol, instruction, and farming. Of course, not everyone's happy about it. The other day, an old buddy of mine was grumbling about being forced to build houses. Said they'd have to drag him away from the front line, kicking and screaming.
The spirit of the Resistance is alive and well. Anyway, we're here because Kokomi invited us to the victory feast. Do you know where we could find her, Goro?
I believe Her Excellency is currently at Boro Village. There were reports of a possible disturbance over there. If I'm not mistaken, Her Excellency has gone to deal with it in person. We should probably get going ourselves. And, also, on your way over, please check in on the soldiers. I'm sensing a growing unease among them, but I don't know what's causing it. They used to tell me all their concerns, but whatever this is, they're keeping it hidden. I don't like it one bit. I suspect there's trouble afoot.
Sounds good. Paimon was just thinking it'd be good to see everyone again. Ready when you are.
Let's go. Is this her? Hold on, trick. Whatever. Hold on. This is her actual mission? How the heck? Why am I holding lightning? That was cool. Anyway. See, these missions just keep coming to bite me in the butt again. I just don't do them. Well, that's a nice picture. Denjiro.
Wait, aren't you... Captain of Swordfish too? Oh, it is you! Oh, you have our gratitude. Watatsumi Island wouldn't have come to peace without your efforts. I wasn't with Swordfish too, but I did see you in Tatarasuna. Oh, you really gave it to those shogunate samurai in the fight of honor. Oh, it was quite the show. Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your service. On edge, you say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've noticed it too. In fairness, the battle isn't long over, and, well, perhaps it isn't quite over for them. You know what I mean? Every single person looked death in the face that day. It's not an experience you forget in a hurry. Victory's declared, and all of a sudden, the fighting's over. But people can't just snap back into normal life again. I think things will improve, but it's gonna take some time. I don't know what else it could be, but what I do know is that as long as Her Excellency is with us, Watatsumi Island is safe. And all the more so now that you're back. Seriously, if there's ever anything you need, just say the word.
What a nice guy. Let's go ask some other people.
I'm waiting for the next person to be like, "You son of a bitch, what are you doing here?" Bird. Alright, let me grab some mint. I don't even know who this guy is.
Peace at last. Living the dream. Don't I know you? I've definitely seen you somewhere before. Can't place you, but I'm guessing you're not with the Shogun's army. So, you need something unsettled? Unsettled how? I haven't noticed anything. Not that I would, necessarily. I keep to myself, mostly. They're all too rowdy for me.
Might help if you're not sleeping while standing up either.
And I, for one, intend to make the most of it. My life right now is about two things and two things only. The sun and the sea breeze. Sorry that I can't be more help to you. I'll tell you someone you could ask, though. San Gonamiya. She knows everything.
Huh. Seems he's about to fall asleep. Let's leave him to rest and go find someone else to ask.
I don't understand what Her Excellency is thinking. I mean, peace talks? Give me a break. Why would she agree to that?
Exactly. Everyone knows you can't trust the Tenryo Commission. I heard they've been secretly coordinating with the Fatui and plan to continue their attacks.
Wait, for real?
You're positive. Some of our guys had a run-in with a few Fatui. They caught them conspiring together firsthand.
I knew it! The Tenryo Commission are a bunch of crooks. They'll never change. Honestly, it's kind of naive for Her Excellency to take them at their word, isn't it?
Shh! Keep your voice down. Someone's coming.
Hey there! What you talking about?
Captain, you're back. Do you think we should tell the captain about what we were discussing just now?
No, let's not mention it. He's one of our closest advisors. For all we know, the peace talks could have been his idea.
I'm sure the captain would see where we're coming from, but you're right. We should probably play it safe. Welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain. Nothing to report here. Everything is A-okay.
Her Excellency should be in the village at present. Head straight over if you wish, Captain.
Paimon definitely detected some hush-hush.
Oh, what gave it away when they turned around and were talking to each other right in front of you? This one?
Admit it! We know you've been secretly supplying the Tenryo Commission with goods purchased on Watatsumi Island. I knew something was off about a Tenryo Commission merchant doing business here. So, what do you have to say for yourself, huh?
I'm innocent.
Yeah, a man with a mustache like that's always
You
innocent.
never should have been allowed to set foot on this island, let alone do business here. Take him away.
For what?
Wait!
Kogumi!
Kogumi! There you are! Something's going down over here! You should take a look! Pronto!
Your Excellency! This merchant is suspected of criminal activity, so we seized him for questioning. Our surveillance shows that in his whole time here, he has made numerous purchases, but no sales. And yet he has no stock in his possession. We believe it's highly probable that he has been supplying the Tenryou Commission behind the scenes.
I haven't.
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here, shall we? Everyone take a deep breath with me. In and out.
Oh, I see. Now she's not being inclusive of
Better?
people with asthma.
Matsuda,
Oh, I'm out.
Hachimura, I understand that you're concerned for the safety of Watatsumi Island. But before we make any decisions over whether this merchant is guilty or not, we must give him the chance to explain himself. If he's guilty, of course, there will be consequences. But if he's innocent, he doesn't deserve to be falsely accused. This is Watatsumi Island. We deal in facts, not opinions. Excuse me, sir. As you know, my subordinates have some concerns surrounding your commercial activity here. Perhaps you could explain your side of the story to help me reach a verdict.
Of course, I can explain everything. I'm a trader on the island, so naturally I built up some inventory. I was planning to hold off on selling until the prices went up, but then, but then I was robbed by the Fatui. They took everything. Now, you think about that. First I lose all my inventory, then I get treated like a criminal.
And why should we believe you? So what? That doesn't prove they took his goods, and even if they did, it'll still end up in the Tenryou Commission's hands. They're in this together.
Where are you making this connection?
What? The Tenryou Commission are colluding with the Fatui now? This is the first I've heard of it. I suppose it is true. What's that got to do with me?
What, the Tenryou Commission start colluding with the Fatui after the fighting's already finished? Seems unlikely to Paimon. We met a representative of the Kujo clan recently. Doesn't seem like he'd have the time to be colluding right now. But on the way over here, we accidentally on purpose overheard some soldiers mention the exact same thing. Kokomi, do you know anything about it?
It has been brought to my attention, yes. We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryou Commission soon. The Kamisato clan has arranged for them to take place in a neutral location. Kujo-Sara and I will be accompanied by our guards. We will use the talks to discuss future plans in detail. But just as arrangements for the peace talks began to fall into place, we started hearing rumors of collusion between the Kujo clan and the Fatui. Allegedly, their goal is to completely wipe out Watatsumi Island. If that's the case, then the peace talks are likely a trap.
Everything's a trap.
Even the Kamisato clan could
Including
be
you,
involved.
you're a male.
Sir, are you quite certain that your goods were stolen by the Fatui?
Yes, it's the truth. I swear. They stole my goods and then they ran off that way. I bet that's where that hideout is.
Very well. The potential ramifications of this incident are serious. We will retrieve your goods, and if everything is in order, it will prove your innocence. However, if we find evidence to corroborate the claims of collusion between the Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, I expect you to fully comply with our investigation. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, of course. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Matsuda? Uchimura?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler, I mean, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join me in the investigation? Good. I look forward to seeing how you've progressed lately. I also have a few new things to teach you. All right, follow me.
If we do find the merchant's goods in the hands of the... Whatever's going on between the Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, we need to get to the bottom of it.
Okay. Guess I'm not gonna grab the wall.
This must be the Fatui camp that the merchant was talking about. From the looks of it, it used to be a hilichurl camp. Who knows why the Fatui occupied it?
Looks pretty heavily guarded. How are we supposed to get in?
Cannonball.
Not by brute force.
Oh,
that's for
come
sure.
on, that's the best
But
part.
that's not a problem. The terrain here gives us an advantage, and we haven't given away our position so far. Our enemy is in the light, while we are in the shadows. Strategically, we have the upper hand. I think we have 3 options available. Option 1. Take the king, and it's checkmate. The Fatui's presence in Inazuma is weak at present. Nothing more than a few scattered remnants. If we strike from above and take down their leader first, the rest of them will be hard-pressed to put up a serious fight. Option 2. Hit them where it hurts. Over there, for example. A store of gunpowder cakes. If we manage to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting them, it would deal them a devastating blow. They'd be caught completely off guard. Both their morale and fighting capacity would be severely impaired. Option 3. Use the environment against them. We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid. I can gather the water vapor, you add a touch of lightning.
Oh, I like that
and
one.
Together, we can shock them into submission.
Wow, that's our grand strategist. It's a lot to think about, though. Which option should we choose?
That will depend on our assessment. A surprise attack from the air is the quickest solution, but requires superior combat skills. With an explosion, we could rapidly reduce their numbers without a protracted battle, but absolute stealth would be required during the... If we decide to take advantage of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege.
Do I want to jump and kill the
which is
guy,
your preferred option?
make them explode us? I just want to see this one.
All right. We'll draw them out first to minimize damage to the camp itself. I haven't had much chance to fight alongside you in the past. I'm not sure I'll be able to keep up with your pace.
Well, you're a healer, so you're not really supposed to be fighting.
Even if I can't claim to be a warrior myself, I'm no stranger to the battlefield. This fight should be well within my capabilities. Okay, let's clear out the camp and find out what they've been up to.
Defeat the... Okay, so how do I do this? Oh, I don't get to actually, like... That's annoying. You're all wet, buddy. Jellyfish.
Midnight Venta.
Their movements have become rigid and sluggish. We make a good team.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm kind of stuck in the water.
Prepare yourself. Don't be a killjoy.
Stand
We've only
clear.
just begun.
By royal
From whence you came.
Alright, he's dead. Good.
Went too far. You need to hurry up.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Jellyfish.
rebuild.
That's what you get. He did. Okay. That was the lengthy
Excellent
option.
work.
I'm curious what the other one would be.
All thanks to... Actually, even the best tactics live or die. Winning a battle takes a concerted effort from everyone involved. Victory never...
Now that you mention it...
What did you do? You floated there and did nothing as
must
usual.
admit, I wasn't expecting to find the Fatui laying low in a Hilichurl camp. What's their objective? Are the soldiers right? Could they really be in collusion with the Tenryou Commission?
No.
Let's scour the camp for evidence. If...
All right. So these are the Fatui food supplies? Hey, look here! Could these belong to the merchant?
No.
There's a lot of... Whoa! This place is chock full of bomb-making materials! Kokumi! Kokumi! We found the merchant's stuff! Look!
I see. Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment.
Liar.
Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen goods, all right. Food, medicine, farming tools. All essential for post-war recovery. And he was probably stockpiling them until he could make a handsome profit. By contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryou Commission has any need of these items. In all likelihood, he's just an opportunistic merchant. Nothing quite as scandalous as Matsuda and Uchimura had imagined.
Suck it, he's innocent.
He's hardly a saint, though, right? How could he stockpile things that people are desperate for? We're not just gonna give them back to him and let him go, are we? Well, it doesn't feel right.
Don't worry. In my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. These items will ultimately reach the people at a reasonable price. If he had taken the time to read the decree, it's unlikely he ever would have ended up in this predicament.
Kokomi, you think of everything.
I wish that were true. Take this alleged collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui, for example. I'm still completely stumped. The low energy doesn't exactly help.
Huh?
Nothing. Come on, let's take the goods back. It's not long now until the victory feast. It'll be a race against the clock to get all of this resolved.
Got it! First we...
Yeah, Paimon's always about the food. That's about it. She doesn't care about anything else. Which way is this facing? Oh, wrong way. Give me your radishes and carrots. You just see, is there anything here? Grab some mint. As always. Oh, down there. Never mind. Hello.
I ride on wind and cloud alike.
I have found your stuff, sir.
My goods! You got them back, huh? Thank you, Your Excellency. And thank you, Captain. You see, I told you I was innocent.
I'm not so sure. You could have easily planned the whole thing with the Fatui in advance.
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, there's nothing to suggest he had any correspondence with them. Had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates, they would have left some evidence of it.
But what if...
No ifs, no buts. We've recovered the goods. As agreed, this is sufficient to establish his innocence.
Paul.
Guess we got carried away.
Yeah, you did. You sons of bitches.
What did I tell you? You army numbskulls don't have a clue. All brawn and no brains coming to me with your crazy conspiracies. Lay off me next time, got it?
Sir, I'm afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you, but hoarding essential goods is a crime under the temporary decree. You must bear the consequences. You have already admitted to being the owner of these goods, so we are obliged to respond with appropriate measures. In addition to enforcing the sale of these goods at the accepted rates, there will also be a fine, the amount of which...
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking sides. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, I abide by the principle of clear and consistent rewards and punishments. Just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized. You may have been proven innocent of the more serious allegations leveled at you, but this does not exempt you from bearing the consequences of your mistakes.
Wait a minute, but...
Well, don't just stand there. Take him away. Time to pay up.
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him, but it doesn't add up. Those of a Tenryou Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. Leave the shrine paraphernalia to me. As for the rest, I'll leave you to sift through and try to track down the owners. I know, that's a lot to ask.
Not at all, Your Excellency. We're on it.
Sir, yes, sir.
But if I may, Your Excellency, maybe there were no signs of collusion in this case, but our people know what they saw. Something is going on between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui. I know the peace talks are coming up, so please keep an open mind.
I understand your concern. I'll be sure to give it further consideration. I'm going to take these items back to the Sangonomiya Shrine. Why don't you come along for the walk?
Yes, time to walk slowly. Or not. Oh, no, it is.
Watatsumi
Hello.
Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you.
Yeah, because you all don't make any sense. Am I supposed to be talking, or what's happening? Nothing? Okay. Just going for a casual stroll through a village.
It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine. You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya. It was close to the statue of the Seven. Back then, the people of this island recognized the shogun's existence, despite not venerating her as the shogunate do. But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned. Relations between Watatsumi Island and the shogunate have soured ever since. Mistrust has become deep-rooted over time. I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be let go eventually.
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy schedule? Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear. You need to take better care of yourself, okay? All of our fates depend on you.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine.
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. After all this time fighting the Shogun's army, peace is not something that can simply be declared. If we reconcile with them, the god who once protected us will have died in vain.
Yeah, but if you don't reconcile,
Come on,
how can you
it's
ever
ancient
live in
history.
peace?
Besides, the fighting is barely over. We should be grateful to be at peace once more.
Yeah, you tell him, Yoku.
I know, it's just... we should remain strong in these negotiations. We mustn't be too ready to compromise.
Who said you were gonna compromise?
I appreciate your concerns. I will consider the options carefully and be sure to proceed appropriately.
Wonderful. We're all counting on you, Your Excellency.
No shit.
Your Excellency? Well, I'll be fancy meeting you at a place like this.
It's not like you just ran out in front of her.
My daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she makes it into Sangonomiya, I'll be one very happy mother. You're a kind and gracious leader. She'd be in very good hands. I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency directly, she must make the most of it. I mean, just look at Her Excellency, still so young, but so mature and intelligent. My daughter has always looked to you as a role model.
Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
Hey, buddy. What are you doing under there?
Your Excellency. Boy, am I glad you're here.
Oh, shit.
As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year. Let me bring you up to speed on the latest situation.
Oh, Your Excellency, isn't this the captain of Swordfish 2? Will he be based on Watatsumi Island from now on?
Your Excellency!
Leave her alone.
Stay calm, everyone. I'll get around to all your queries. Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Then I can respond to each one as and when I have the time. Are you alright?
This is testing my patience. That would be pretty funny.
Duck's back for you, huh?
Your Excellency, here you are. There's been a situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items. I'm beginning to worry that they've been stolen.
Oh, we retrieved the...
Really? That's fantastic. You never cease to amaze us, Your... I sorted through all the petitions received recently and placed them on your desk. Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today on the development of the textiles industry.
That's today? Right now?
Yes, the two young ladies have arrived safely. We're just waiting for you.
hoping to take a walk around the island with you. But it looks like we'll have to save that for some other time. Oh, let's rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance to Sangonomiya Shrine.
What is this?
And then we'll go and make preparations for the
Hey, stop. Come on. No, no, no.
Just to be clear,
Come here.
we're talking lots of delicious food, right?
Come here.
That's the name of the game.
Come here.
There'll be some Watatsumi Island
here, buddy.
specialties, which I'm sure you'll enjoy.
Simon, come here.
Great! See you tomorrow then!
Come here. Come on, it's okay. Come here. Alright, hold on 1 second, everybody. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Come here. Come on. Get out from under there. Come on. Come on. Come here. Can you just... Come here. Come on up. Come here. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Relax. It's okay. Just lay down. Good boy. Okay? Trying to bite me? Trying to bite me? Oh, yes you are. Oh boy. Ow. Okay. Alright. Next mission. I'll wait till 10 to 12 the next day. That one. Okay. You're gonna be on camera again. It's Simon, the kitty cat. Hello. How you doing, buddy? You okay? You good? You don't care if you're on camera. You just don't want me to hold you right now, do you? You're not having it? Okay, I get it. There you go.
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
Nope. Just because I stop petting you does not mean you get to go under my computer. Okay.
Huh. Kokomi isn't here yet. That's weird. She doesn't seem like the type to show up late to things. Let's wait a little longer. How is she still not here? Do you think she could be in trouble? Let's go ask that soldier over there.
She's probably sleeping.
Are you looking for Her Excellency? I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment. I don't know where she's gone.
So strange. Guess we should just call it a rain check then?
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provisions for such a scenario in her general operational directives. Let me see. Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my whereabouts be unknown, direct them to proceed southward until they arrive at a tree with purple foliage. The footnote stipulates that this only applies when Her Excellency has made no communication regarding her whereabouts before disappearing. And even then, only when the visitor in question is of VIP status.
How could you possibly see this coming?
You tick all of the boxes. I keep this directive on me at all times. I'm sure this is the right course of action.
Kokomi really does think of everything. Alright, let's find the place she wrote about and
So big purple tree. No, 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 no. Oh, come on. Get out of there. Buddy, I don't want you to turn the computer off. That's the only reason I'm trying to get you out of there. Okay. Otherwise, I don't care where you go. Just don't go under there, because I know you will turn the computer off. You've done it before. Big purple tree. There's a big purple tree. Although...
Are you sure this is the right place? It feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of
How the hell did I miss this? Oh.
Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive? It looks like there's a way in over there. Let's take a
Wait
look.
a minute. Is this... Oh, I don't want to follow this Sealy if this is what I think it is. It is the last one. Oh, no. Is this... Give me 1 second. If this is a... I don't think it is, but... Alright, and then just need to answer one more thing. Genshin, oh, I guess they're trophies, not achievements, but just want to see Inazuma missions.
Exorcism uses thaumaturgy and martial arts to conquer evil.
Okay.
There are other means to the same end.
Alright,
but
then
they
I
are
can
not
technically
true.
follow this and be done with this. Cool, because it's not gonna ruin the other one. Alright, where did that Sealy go? Oh no, where did it go? No, did it go up? I hope it didn't go up. Oh, there it is. Sealy. You're the last one that I have left. Not really sure how I didn't get you before, but doesn't matter as long as it's done. Stop it at Thunderstone? What Thunderstone? What? I don't even see a Thunderstone. Oh, that Thunderstone. Duh. Didn't I already solve this? I thought I did. Is there another one? I feel like there should be. Let's see. I thought I solved this already, but maybe not. Is there one maybe close by that I'm not thinking of? Guess I can always go up here. There's usually one nearby on a lot of these. If I do this and then go backwards, maybe I'll run into one of those bushes. Okay, there's the bush. Got it. That's where I'm gonna go. See, I knew I'd find one eventually. Although it was only like 10 seconds. Okay. Made it. Nice. Weird. I guess I don't hit there. So now where did it go? Because I can't see it anymore. There you are. Hello. Nice. Okay. Alright, well, let's see if this does anything for me. Oh boy, that doesn't help me.
Submit for judgment.
Oh, I'm swimming. I don't want to be swimming. Nope, don't.
Retribution!
Okay.
With my blade. Spirit blade.
That, and... Nope.
Stand clear.
You're dead. Nice. Which took out this, which means I can go that way. Okay. And... it's over there now. Jeez, this thing's going real far. For one of these, this is pretty far. They don't usually last this long. I guess pick up some Sango pearls on the way. Thank you. Is it a fishing spot? It is. Ah, it's gonna go over there, isn't it? Yep. Okay, well, the only one that's there is right above it, so hopefully I can get up there. I don't remember how to get up there, though. Can I just climb this? I don't think so. No, it's too many spaces, so let me try and do it through this. Hopefully it's not an issue. Okay. Where'd it go? Did I miss it? Where'd it go? I think I'm blind. Oh, I was gonna say, where'd it go? Didn't see me. Alright, so then we go up here. Don't care about them. There it is. This has to be almost over. This is like a super long one. I know I've gotten very distracted from the main mission I was doing here, but technically I have been putting these off. Or I haven't been putting it off. It's really the last one, so I kind of just wanted to get this over with. See, I already solved the puzzle, which ignited this, which lets me just run in here. Oh, I didn't get the Inagi thing. Jeez, where the hell is that going? What? Where's it going now? Yes, I already activated this one. Heyo. 3 treasure chests. Wow, okay. I'll take it.
I suppose this will do.
Ooh, they're all luxury chests. Ooh, precious chests. Alright, that was worth it. I'll take that. And then there's another one that gives me even more Primo Gems, because now I have 100% here, which means I got a new name card. Nice. Let's put that one on. Every time I get a new one, I put it on. Bam. Oh, I like that one, actually. It's a nice one. Cool. Alright, anyway. Designated place is the tree. Okay, hopefully this is... I don't know if this is even close to the end of this mission. These missions usually take quite a long time. Okay, I'm at the destination. Aha, the small little area where she sits and does her work. Of course!
Kokomi! So this is where you ran off to. We were gonna meet up
She's
and get
sleeping?
things ready for the victory feast today. What happened?
It's you. I apologize. I'm not feeling my usual self today.
You got sick? We'll go find a doctor right away!
No. It's nothing like that. It's just... my energy is completely spent.
You run on energy? You mean you're like a ruin guard?
No, it's just a figure of speech. You noticed? I guess I haven't quite mastered the ability to hide how I'm feeling. I'll keep working at it. To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. At first, my dream was to read up on military strategy and perhaps become an advisor, constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale, having to read between the lines, making sure everyone gets the recognition they deserve. It's such hard work. You're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful, just from being in your presence, while also commanding their respect. It doesn't come naturally to me. And truth be told, it's something I never wanted for myself.
Simon, don't. Please don't.
I was always going to end up being the divine priestess.
Come here.
Sooner or later. Like it or not, it's
Get
just
out of
what
there.
it is. So,
Come
whenever
on.
I feel overwhelmed,
Buddy, like, why do you have to...
just lose myself in a book and relax
Please,
for a while.
climb out of there.
Don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I handed over preparations for the victory feast to someone else. I have to make a speech tonight, and I mustn't give the troops any reason to suspect that something could be
Stop
wrong.
it. No.
This peace was hard won, and I want them to feel.
Hold on a second, everybody. Would you get out of there? Stop it. Get out of there. Come on. Stop. Okay? Yes, I know you're not happy. Stop it. He's starting to try and bite the wires now, which is what I didn't want him to do.
Is there anything we can do to help?
I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for a little longer. If only there was some way I could listen to a good read on military strategy. I'm sure that'd speed up the process.
What? Are you in the chair?
I was
Hi,
reading
buddy.
a book last time I was here, but I only got about halfway through.
Come here. Okay, I'll hold you.
Where did I put it?
Okay.
We'll find it for you.
Here, I got you.
And
Okay?
then we'll read it out to you to help
Relax.
you recover.
Relax. It's okay.
You do that for me? Thank you. I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
Relax. Okay, go back. Good boy.
Whoa. So does Kokomi make time to deal with these even when she's resting? Sangonomiya Events Cash Flow Statement. Consolidated Annual Report on Fishing Production. Watatsumi Island Monthly Maintenance Expenses Breakdown? This is a lot of work for one person. And it's on top of all the directives she has to write and the people she has to meet.
She doesn't have to write the directive. She does that on purpose, on her own.
Burnt out from time to time. Let's track down that book and help her feel like herself again. Hey, look! Could this be the book she wanted?
Okay, I'm not gonna read all of this.
Swordfish Captain came back today. Energy +4.
That's just, give it here.
Guess that was the wrong one. Let's keep looking.
Oh my god. She's excited to see us. Ah!
It's gotta be this one, right? Look, there's even a bookmark. None of the other books have one, so she must have finished reading those already. Ooh, it's pretty dense. Well, let's take it over. Kokomi, is this the book you wanted?
I'm not sure, actually.
Definitely gonna take a nap.
Kokomi?
Yep.
Oh no, she's fallen asleep. What are we gonna do? Tonight's the victory feast. Not to mention that the peace talks are just around the corner. You sure that's a good idea? She does look pretty exhausted. Guess there's still... Avoid disaster. Protect peace at all costs. The war's over. Think did you see? What time is it? Did I fall asleep? Yep. You've been out for ages. It's nearly time for the feast. I haven't slept that peacefully in so long. That's gotta be 3 whole energy points right there. Should be enough to see me through the peace talks. Thank you. Well, we better get ourselves over there. It's nearly time to light the bonfire. Woohoo! Kokomi!
Oh.
It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But I still need to give a quick speech before the festivities begin.
Oh, how much energy will that take? Do you think you've got enough?
Don't worry, I've got plenty. Thanks to you two, I recovered more quickly than usual.
That's great! We'll be rooting for you.
Welcome, everyone. Today is the day that we celebrate our victory. Recently, our war with the Shogun's army came to an end, and we finally saw the abolition of the Vision Hunt Decree. None of us can know what the Inazuma of the future will look like. But tomorrow, I meet with the Tenryou Commission for peace talks. I give you my word that I will strive for peace for Watatsumi Island once and for all. Thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout. Truly, it is only through those efforts that we have been able to prevail in this trying war. This feast is held in honor of each and every one of you gathered here today. I hope all of you get to relax and enjoy our hard-won victory.
Woo! After a while.
Tonight seems to have gone off without a hitch. I'm so glad it's all going smoothly. People tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. Could I ask you to go
Time to start sneaking on people.
I still have no further leads regarding the issue of potential collusion between the Tenryou Commission and I'm concerned that some...
Okay, sure.
Talk to the nearby crowd. Okay.
Watatsumi Island is finally at peace, and it's all thanks to Her Excellency, Sangonomiya. Recently, let me think. Well, the biggest thing for us is that we can finally get back out on the ocean to fish. During the hostilities, the open sea was full of warships. We just had to make do with what little fish and shrimp we could get our hands on closer to shore. When the catch wasn't good, we'd all go hungry. The poor kids were crying all day and night, but there was just nothing I could do. We'd go to bed ravenous and be tossing and turning all night long, trying to keep it together until the morning. At least things are finally improving now. I hear you're captain of Swordfish too, is that right? Well, thank you.
Free
for your
fish?
service.
Yes.
Here, have a fish. It's freshly caught.
Oh, no.
Give me that fish. I want that fish.
Ah, come on, take it. Without you, we'd probably still be going to bed hungry tonight. Her Excellency always teaches us to repay kindness with gratitude.
Okay.
Give me that fish. Free fish. Oh, there you are. Hello.
Hey
Kabasawa.
there. Care for some fruit and vegetables? Nature's remedy when you overdo the barbecue. Are you referring to the thing about the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui? I've heard rumors, but nothing too detailed. It's funny you should say that the soldiers seem excitable, though. I've had the same feeling. See that guy over there? He's been acting strange these days. Always shouting and waving his spear around when he's got nothing to do. He scared the heck out of me a few times. It's a miracle the fighting has finally come to an end. Yeah, I really hope we don't go making any more trouble for ourselves. Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have much information.
Well,
If
you
you
gave
still
me
have
more than
questions,
anybody else.
you may as well go and talk to him.
Sounds promising. Let's go see what that guy's deal is.
Yeah, let's go see what the hell's wrong with them. They're peacetime. Stop ruining it.
This guy smells of booze.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me. Captain of Swordfish 2, right? You actually came back. I thought you'd abandoned the platoon and made a run for it.
Nuh-uh. We would never run from a fight.
Huh. Is that so? All anyone talks about these days is peace and stability. Do you remember what the most important thing is to the Resistance? You got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the test. Time to see if you truly are a bona fide Resistance. I'll answer your questions.
This guy. Would it kill him to just have a normal conversation?
I mean, it's gonna kill him not to, because I'm about to kick his
What do you
ass.
think? Are we gonna do...
We'll see it.
Oh, it's one of these where I have to do it on my own? Okay, well, guess what? It went anyway. Oh, you're broken? That was weird. Well, look at that, I won. So difficult.
You're a strong fighter. No wonder Her Excellency chose you. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can understand a captain. Comrade. We made it up. The story about the Tenryou Commission colluding with the Fatui? It didn't happen.
I knew it.
Poor Kokomi's been worried sick. You're telling us you made the whole thing up? What the heck were you thinking? This could send you right back into war with the Tenryou Commission.
Yes, that's exactly what we're hoping to achieve. Peace talks? Everyone's been drawn in by the idea. That's why the future of Watatsumi Island is at stake. What's to stop the Tenryou Commission from stabbing us in the back? And what's to stop the Raiden Shogun from issuing another Vision Hunt decree? We are the Resistance. Everything hinges on our warrior's will. We can't trust the Tenryou Commission or the Raiden Shogun. But we can put faith in ourselves. Surely you agree with that.
His point does kinda make sense. But something about... Yeah. Everything you said just now was pure speculation, wasn't it? Are you seriously willing to make up a wild rumor and ruin the peace everyone's worked so hard for, all because of some imaginary situation that may not even happen?
Don't take that tone with me, acting like you're above all of this. What would you understand? For the sake of victory, we embodied the warrior's will to the fullest. You understand? We were all in. Now they're suddenly trying to tell us that none of it matters anymore?
No.
You'd have me just put down my weapon and start living like an ordinary person. But how can I? How can I when every time I close my eyes, I see the faces of the friends we lost in battle? Every time I see them there in my mind's eye, it reminds me that I can never forgive the Tenryou Commission and never forgive the Vision Hunt decree.
That's on you, buddy.
I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever. Go ahead and tell Sangonomiya if you want, but you're too late to stop us now.
Uh-oh. What did you do?
What do you mean? Darn. Doesn't seem like... What are we gonna do? This is...
You fool. What have you done? Uh-oh, yeah. That's not good. It's not that late yet. Are you just laying on the floor? Nope, not yay. Just because I stopped paying attention to you for 2 seconds does not mean you can go back onto my desk.
I found out a few things. The whole thing about the Tenryou Commission colluding with... They wanted the peace talks to break down so that they could carry on fighting the war. And they said it's too late to try and stop them, no matter what we do.
I see. I'm fine. Don't worry. is my fault. If only I'd perceived what they were feeling earlier, it never would have come to this. I think I understand what Kozan means when he says it's too late. The talks don't begin until tomorrow, but both sides have already sent their guards to the location. They are responsible for making sure the area is safe and secure. I highly suspect that one of Kozan's pro-war co-conspirators will have infiltrated the guards with an intent to reignite hostilities tomorrow during the negotiation.
Well, that's no good. Do you want us to head over there now and switch out the guards?
That won't work. Firstly,
No,
the act
no.
of bringing a new team of guards to a neutral negotiation site will put both sides on high alert.
I stopped paying attention for 1 second and he goes back under there. Get out of there, please. Buddy, I don't want to lock you out when I'm doing this, but this is getting ridiculous. And I know one of these times you're going to step on that thing. And I'll be very mad. Stop it. Come here. Come here. Stop it. Get in there. That doesn't mean you get to sit in the chair. Come here. Come on. Get out of there. Come here. Okay. Thank you. There, now he's in the background at least.
It would almost certainly push the pro-war faction into taking action. They would attack the Tenryou Commission's guards, and we'd be in danger of war breaking out once again. Not to mention, we have no idea how many of Watatsumi Island's soldiers are involved in this plot. If we change the guard in haste, we face the issue of not knowing who to trust.
Sounds like a really tricky situation. So is there really nothing we can do about it?
Don't let it worry you. What's done is done. Now it falls to me to devise a counter plan. These soldiers crossed the line, but the blame is not theirs alone. Whatever happens, I will find a way to ensure they do not come to harm. Let's meet here again tomorrow.
Okay, another one. Time to wait till tomorrow. Oh, crab. (10 to 12) the next day. No, next day. Okay. It is the next day. Whatever shall we do now? Need to cook. There was no. Oh. No. There's an agreed place? I didn't know that.
Well, the peace talks are upon us. How do you feel? Prepared?
Nope.
Here. These are some directives I wrote last night. These negotiations are complex, to be sure. But I thought about it carefully and realized there are no more than 187 possible outcomes. I took the liberty of writing them all down. This way, you will be able to adapt with speed, no matter how the events play out.
Whoa, this is huge! Let's see. Fierce dispute, violent escalation, armed revolt, coordinated attack, seize hostages. Wow, there are so many! But you've thought of a solution.
Glad to hear it. These peace talks are quite exceptional. It is a major step forward both for Watatsumi Island and the Shogun. But any amount of dissatisfaction within our ranks weakens our negotiating position. We will have to work all the harder if we want these talks to be a success. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, this responsibility is, of course, mine to shoulder. But would you be willing to lend me a hand?
Of course.
Excellent. Okay, time to head off.
Peace talks. Oh, these are out in the middle of nowhere. Time to fly. Oh my god. Did not pay attention to how close I was that time. Thank God I didn't hit the cliff there. Oh boy, that could have been bad. I do wish there was a way to speed up gliding just a little bit. Like, maybe I can move forward a little faster. Granted, I get it. You're not really supposed to fly this far. Oh, come on. Excuse me. Fly this far, but at the same time, there's only so much you can do. Oh, is that Sarah? Or whatever her name is.
It's been a while, Kujo-Sara. I believe the last time we met was on the battlefield.
Yes, where you dealt my forces quite the devastating blow. But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
That's right. He's here to bear witness to the proceeding. He experienced the war between us firsthand, and has made an enormous contribution towards securing the peace we have today. I couldn't think of a more suitable candidate.
Seems reasonable. Then let's get straight into it.
Tit for tat.
The first item is the maritime administration issue. During wartime, we restricted fishing rights for Watatsumi vessels in Narukami waters. We intend to remove these restrictions. But going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our waters will have to pay taxes in accordance with Narukami legislation in order to bring their catch back to Watatsumi.
That's fine. But if they're paying taxes, they should also be entitled to protection from the Tenryou Commission while in your water. Any losses they sustain due to issues of public security will need to be compensated by the Tenryou Commission.
Accepted.
Bam.
Let's add that to
Fucked.
the peace treaty. I can assure you that your vessels will be quite safe in our hands.
Negotiations seem to be going pretty smoothly.
Until the guy with the step.
The next item has to do with the movement of people and military authority. In the past, our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival in Watatsumi. And the same has been true for your people on arrival to Narukami. Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Few merchants are now willing to engage in inter-island commerce. Since the war is now over, I propose that we have the Yashiro Commission appoint a business council to oversee trade between our two islands.
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair. We'll need to involve merchants from both sides in this process if it is to succeed. We cannot give the Yashiro Commission full authority.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island facing severe shortages of many essential goods at the moment? Having the Yashiro Commission organize everything centrally would work in your favor.
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Between the diverse range of goods we can produce ourselves and our strong trade links with other areas, we are capable of sourcing everything we need. Not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kamisato clan. If they've yet to sanction it, I believe you are going beyond the remit of the Tenryou Commission's authority.
Got her.
Let's leave that aside for now then. On to the military question. Watatsumi Island's forces will need to come back under the jurisdiction of the Tenryou Commission.
Why?
That just isn't feasible. Not in the short term, at least.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it. The Tenryou Commission alone has ultimate responsibility for Inazuma's national security. We cannot allow Watatsumi Island to be the sole exception to this rule indefinitely.
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already. You just want to take everything away from us.
Oh, he's gonna do something
Comrades,
dumb.
never trust the Kujo. Let's get them.
Protect Madam Kujo!
Number 16. No, wait. 67? Or is it 73? Which one is it? Kokomi, which scenario number
enough for the moment. Stand down, Tadakatsu. Situation has changed. Please stand by for further orders. Rest assured, I am fully aware of your concerns, but I will deal with the situation from here. Madam Kujo, this is rather serious. I believe you owe Watatsumi Island an explanation.
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move until I have finished investigating. You two.
Dun dun dun. Suspicious soldiers.
Speak. Collusion with the Fatui? Is this true?
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion as such.
We were approached by a few Fatui. They mentioned a potential cooperation to keep the war against Watatsumi Island going. At the time, I felt like we could give it a try. After all, there'd be nothing to lose.
But we were extremely careful. We didn't agree to anything. We just said they could maybe start by heading to Watatsumi Island and stirring things up a little. Then we'd see how it went. With respect, ma'am, there was no collusion. It was just a one-off conversation. How anyone from Watatsumi Island even found out about it, I have no idea.
That's enough. When we return, there will be consequence. Might I remind you that this is the Fatui? Have you completely forgotten what they did to us? You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever, let alone entertaining offers of cooperation. So, what did they want out of it?
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approached us seemed like they wanted to settle a score for their boss.
Oh, her subordinates. So they're out for revenge. They want to keep Inazuma in a state of turmoil. One day, I will hunt them down. Every last one. We bear responsibility for this issue. My sincere apologies. I have my own negligence to blame for this state of affairs. Please.
Wow, actually owning up to your issue. Good for you.
But of course, Madam Kujo. I have every confidence in your ability to resolve this situation. For the time being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryou Commission's ranks. I would therefore not feel comfortable releasing Watatsumi Island's forces into your command at this time.
It seems that I must acquiesce. I will lay this issue aside for now. But we shall revisit it as soon as the Tenryou Commission has resolved our internal issues. As for the trade issues we raised, I will discuss options with the Yashiro Commission and make sure both sides have ample participation in the final arrangement.
Seems like Kujo-sara's on the defensive now.
Yes!
I never knew the grand strategist of Watatsumi Island was a skilled negotiator, as well as a formidable commander. I hope that when we meet again, I think we can leave things there for today. Once I get back, I will conduct a thorough investigation into the Tenryou Commission's internal issues.
I should inform you that we took out a Fatui camp recently. I suspect that before long, they will attempt to re-establish contact with your people in the hope of procuring some assistance. I recommend you say and do nothing on the matter for the time being, lest you tip them off and they disappear. Wait for them to come to you. That way, you can capture them all in one fell swoop.
I will bear this in mind. Thank you. I shall take my leave now. Until we meet again.
Your Excellency,
Please.
Let's discuss it after we get back.
You fools. Convince the troops to... What? That... Okay. Alright.
Your Excellency, you knew?
I have already been informed on the reasons for your action. You believe the Tenryou Commission to be untrustworthy and sought to sabotage the peace talks and reignite the war. Fortunately, the end result exposed and thwarted a secret Tenryou Commission plot. Yet, this was purely incidental, and the end certainly did not justify your means.
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have sacrificed themselves in the line of duty. If we stop now, aren't all of our efforts going to waste? I want to keep fighting. I want ultimate victory, even if it means I have to pay the ultimate price.
I understand your sentiments, But you cannot simply impose your will and expect others to bear the consequences. During the war, there were highs and there were lows. And in the end, there was a glorious victory. For you, perhaps the experience was one of great excitement, but you saw nothing of the countless others who will remember the war quite differently. Most people suffered terribly through each day. Watatsumi Island's people yearn for peace because they have long since given all they had to the war effort. They are tired of treading water, and don't need you dragging them back underneath once again. I understand, I do. And the fault is not yours alone. It was largely an oversight on my part. I taught you to nurture a warrior's will, but never how to let it go.
It's not your fault, Your Excellency. It was ours. Our selfishness, either way. We are ready to
Very well. Then I hereby declare... that as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. This division will be responsible for keeping Watatsumi Island safe and secure, neutralizing any and all threats to the peace of our island. You and your comrades will all be welcome to join, but be warned, the training will be grueling. Perseverance and grit will be in high demand.
Your Excellency...
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and stability in the near future. Many seek peace, but there are still those who pursue war. It is right that Watatsumi Island moves towards peace, but we must still retain a defensive capacity. Those whose warrior's will is alive and well, I invite you to embark on the most challenging training regimen of your lives.
Is this really a solution?
I don't want to hear from any of you again until all of you can take on 2 shogunate samurai at a time. All right, dismissed. Go and report to General Goro. And remember, there can be no more insubordination, and if there is, there will be no more leniency from me, whatever reasons you may have.
Yes, ma'am. From now, thank you for this opportunity, Your Excellency. We'll report to General Goro right away.
I mean, I guess that's a solution. It's an interesting one, but...
I can feel my energy levels starting to drop. Meet you back at the hideout for some rest?
To the purple tree! Man, what a hideout. It's about 10 feet from the nearest village.
Thank you for everything. With your help, peace has been restored on Watatsumi Island once more. Recovering. Slowly, but surely. I should be raring to go before too long. Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with lots of people. I've improved, but I still get nervous when more than a handful of people are involved. I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next time. Do you think so? To be honest, I'm still a long way off what's expected of a divine priestess. In the past, I was concerned only with winning the war, restoring peace, and making sure everyone could live a happy life. But I realize now that wasn't going far enough. People have all kinds of aspirations, and just as many measures of happiness. I have a long way to go, but that's okay. If I can't make the journey in one giant leap, I'll just have to settle for taking it one small step at a time. In short, I've still got some maturing to do. Could you stay here on Watatsumi Island?
Oh, she wants to bang.
To keep me company for a while longer?
Woohoo! Did it again. Alright, so now that that's done, what can I do with this? Okay, so there's a bunch of missions. Oh, there are definitely a lot of missions to do. Okay. So how do I get to this? Oh, come on. No. God damn it. There's another one. I hate this. This is killing me. Okay. So I will do this tomorrow. Or, yeah, I will try and keep going with this tomorrow. Damn, that was a long time. Alright, so I'm glad I got a lot of this done, but I didn't realize that everything was tied together, so there's still many more missions for me to do. I will keep trying to do this as many times. I do want to do this event, so I'm going to keep trying to do this in the next few days as many times as possible.
Evil be erased.
But
Mind be purged.
minus the technical difficulties, I did have a lot of fun doing this. The story was interesting, especially meeting the new Ayato character, her brother. That was interesting, and then getting more of Kamisato's backstory, and then in terms of how she's dealing with after the war. Again, interesting stuff from this game. This game is very detailed in what it does. I just haven't done a lot of it. But I enjoyed it. I think Simon enjoyed it too. Sleeping back there, but I think he enjoyed it. And hopefully you guys join me for next time. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
There are other